Maiden voyages tonight.
What? How is that going to be an operational vehicle?
Set our goals too high, Tiffany.
I just noticed that this is 420 chain and 41 chain, and although they both are interchangeable, you can't connect them to each other. We're not going out tonight.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Welcome back.
How you doing, big Bob? All right.
We sorted out all the demons from last night. We got a real throttle now. No more sketchy brakes. We got real brakes. Pedals, no hand controls. Got the dust shield on. Sorted out our chain issue, and I think we're ready to go and test this thing, man.
For real?
Yeah, let's back it out.
Let's get it going.
That's all we got in this one.
That's all we need. It's a maiden voyage, not a marathon. I'm gonna let you drive because your cart and I can't be trusted. Sure, hop in. Are you as excited as I am? It's got to warm up.
Okay.
Want to go? Take it right down around this way. Let's go, baby! I'm backing around. Step on it pretty good. Hang on. Actually, pull up right up here. Stop it for a second. Yep. Spin it around. Let's do a little flyby. Woo! All right. So it works.
Feels nice.
Yeah?
Feels nice.
Okay.
How was my drifting?
Not bad. Not bad for a first freaking test drive. Okay. You want to take it down a little bit?
Yeah.
Yo, this thing is control,
It
man.
smokes.
Woo!
And that's about half.
I know. I can hear it
We
holding
hit,
back.
yeah, we hit about 3,300 RPM, and we top out probably closer to 5. So that'll be for our true road test.
Gnarly. Hey, you want to take her a little? See what she can do a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I want to open it up. I got to see where that top end is at because we got. I went with a bigger sprocket, and I want to make sure that we still get the kind of speed out of it that we want. And we don't have the space to open it up here as far as a full.
Take it down to the road.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. What's up now?
I don't know. Front end.
I can see it from here.
What is it?
It looks like we bent something. There's your problem. It looks like the hub just snapped right off, right at the weld. There was even rust in there. It was a poorly made hub, I guess.
It's crazy.
Well, we have more, so that's good.
Yeah.
Was it not disengaging or what?
Yeah, I think
think the torque converter was acting funky.
Okay. Let me run up and grab the tools. We need to swap this over. We'll get a new one on there, and then we'll just get up.
Get back, yeah.
Get back. Eventful first ride.
It was running so nice, too.
I know, well, we'll sort it out. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take this with me and I'll swap the new one on. All right, not quite NASCAR, but I've seen worse pit stops. Here's what broke. You can see it better. You can see how trash that weld was to begin with. Not mine, for the record. Show these up later. Let's first worry about getting this thing home. Stop nicely.
Now, kind of stalled right out there and I rolled it in. All right.
Well, it worked, and then it didn't. We ran into a couple issues, but that's what test drives are for, right?
Absolutely.
Let's just address the hub issue, because that was pretty catastrophic.
That absolutely was catastrophic. It broke.
Yeah.
A bad weld.
If you look at it, you can see that there was no penetration in the weld. I take part of the blame. I should have seen it from the start, just kind of some poorly made part, and I should have spotted that. But thankfully, we didn't do any real damage, and we had extras, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Could have been a lot worse if we were going faster.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's a blessing the thing wasn't running perfectly. That's an easy fix. I got ideas about it. I think we can actually just take this and feed it through and weld it up in the center instead. That gives us, more strength. And also we're gonna deal with the offset. These wheels are too wide. I'm not happy with it, so that's actually gonna solve one of the problems that we were talking about anyway. So blessing in disguise, I suppose.
Yeah.
The other thing is the torque converter. This is something that we've run into twice now with these 40 series torque converters, and I'm not exactly positive how we're gonna alleviate it, but basically what's happening is the inner bell of the torque converter here, this should be recessed in even further than it is. At around 2,500 RPM approximately, this starts to slide in and engages the belt. I think we're spinning this thing so fast. We may have run the rollers right off their tracks, and essentially this inner bell gets locked open and the belt stays engaged, and it's like trying to start your car when it's already in first gear. So I'm gonna have to take these apart, take a look inside, see if we can fix these or if we just need to send them back and get new ones. Ultimately, we're probably gonna have to end up going with heavier springs. I wanted to stay with these lighter springs because I like the engagement being sort of low RPM, but if we're gonna throw them out at high RPM, that's gonna be a problem. You can actually look, if you look really closely right here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but do you see these little bumps? There kind of looks like bruises here where it looks like the rollers actually slammed all the way out and dented the outer bell housing, the torque converter. So, and if you listen, I'll hold there's rings in here, but it shouldn't do that. So we got some broken stuff going on. Kind of good news, because it just means that thing's really badass and we're putting down so much torque, we're busting torque converters. So I'm not that upset. It's a little frustrating, but nothing that we can't fix.
What's actually kind of cool is the two things that broke were things you didn't manufacture.
I am, there's a little bit of pride there, so I'm happy with that. But other than that,
it ran nice. I got it sideways a little bit.
You did get it sideways a little bit, up in the grass. I was proud of you for that.
Yep.
And the thing hauls. It pulls. It puts you back in your seat.
It does.
So the step up to the 70-tooth sprocket was definitely worthwhile, compensating for those bigger tires, but we're fine tuning, man. So
it was nice to get out of the garage.
Yes. Yes.
Even though we had some problems.
Yes. Looks good, sounds good.
Yeah.
How'd it look on camera, Trey?
Like a beast, man. Stance, wild.
Yeah, the stance, it sits so nice. I'm very happy with it. We have another torque converter we can swap in, but ultimately I think we're just pushing this a little too far. These are supposed to be rated all the way out to 20 horsepower. I don't know if I believe that. I'll have to look into what the RPM limit is, and we'll go from there. I think the only answer is we're gonna have to step up in the springs because we've run them for 2 hours and the thing shouldn't be broken by this point.
No.
So we've already gone through 2. So stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
More stuff to play with, more stuff to fix, and we'll just keep getting these things better. And I have every confidence we'll be back out there before you know it.
So do I.
Not bad. All right, let's call it, man. Get this mic off me.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I think so.